The issue of NFTs in gaming has been met with a, shall we say, less than positive reaction. But can adding NFTs to games actually be a good thing?
Hey, just was wondering, is this an out-of-season April Fool's joke?
No.
In this video, I wanted to try to discuss a few ways that mixing NFTs and gaming could be a positive thing. For those not familiar, NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are unique digital assets stored on blockchain, generally the Ethereum blockchain. Most of the focus currently has been on digital art and videos. Proponents of NFTs will suggest owning an NFT is like owning the original of a painting, while detractors will have a slightly more negative view. Let's examine some of the ways that NFTs could actually be good for gaming and gamers. First, while owning an NFT may not give someone the copyright of that design, it does give them ownership of that specific NFT. Ergo, they can sell or trade the NFT to someone else. Owning a few NFTs that are in high demand could provide someone with a nice profit or allow them to trade for other NFTs. The idea behind this is much preferred to the standard licensing model of today's games and DLC. Another idea for making NFTs cool for video games is attaching game lore to them. Imagine an MMO that included weapon NFTs as well as special world events that are finished with some huge boss fight. The killing blow on the boss could be attached to the weapon. After various trades, the lineage of who owned the weapon, what bosses were slain, and even how many enemies were slain with the weapon could be tracked. With some planning, developers could even include more lore by having in-game histories about who slew what boss and the weapon they used. Third, the ability to transfer NFT-based items between games. This reminds me of something like Ready Player One. The idea would be a set of games that will allow NFTs to be used across them all. It would take a lot of thought to make this happen, but when combined with the in-game lore, this could be an interesting idea. While these ideas may sound cool in theory, it would be very difficult to pull off correctly. Additionally, the developers would have to make games compelling enough for the NFTs to matter. Let's also discuss some of the counterpoints to these ideas. First, microtransactions have been used heavily and in many very bad ways. Marvel's Avengers says hi. The games as a service model has generally poisoned the well for the types of games NFTs would need to succeed. Second, what if the game shuts down? While gamers would still own any NFTs, what use would they be? The other interesting thought is, would NFTs from these games be worthless? Or would the inability to get further NFTs from those games increase their value? I suspect the former, but stranger things have happened. Third, some of my thoughts ended up reminding me of another game. We have to venture back to 2012 and the dark times that were the Diablo 3 auction house. Until 2014, Diablo 3's loot system was quite different, and players could sell items gained in a real money auction house. It did not go over well. The ideas that could make NFTs good for gaming remind me a lot of the auction house. This would be another pitfall that any developers would need to eschew to make NFTs and gaming work. Careful thought would have to be put into how NFT loot was handled in-game. One final factor. Blockchain can use a significant amount of power, so this could be another limiting factor as to how many NFTs could be issued. What are your thoughts? Did I at least make you think on possible ways that NFTs could actually be a cool thing for gaming? Feel free to discuss in the comments below.